My day-to-day chores get recorded on a regular calendar. As soon as some breeding is done, I note this, then move ahead exactly 4 weeks and remark that nest boxes are required and to who. I move along 3 more days and put a note that there are does due to kindle. When the litter is kindled, I record the number of kits born, then flip ahead 5 weeks and put a reminder to myself that there is weaning to be done. I mark all activity in this calendar without fail and check it daily. My rabbits are on a breeding schedule. Monday is the day that rabbits get bred, so this means that I also put nest boxes in on Mondays. Litters are born on Thursdays or Fridays, and I wean on Saturdays. Every adult rabbit should have a record card. It's convenient to keep them right on the cage, but they do tend to get dirty, so I keep most of mine in a plastic recipe box. Record cards should contain all pertinent information about the animal, name and tattoo number, sex, birth date, and bloodlines. All breeding activity is recorded on the card. Record cards are very important and should be reviewed regularly to monitor the worth of each animal. For example, let's take a look at Hillary's card. Her first litter, she raised 4 babies. The next 2 litters were okay in number, but the weaning weight was light. Her next litter was small, then she missed conceiving 2 times. I culled this doe from the herd, since 6 breedings resulted in only 25 babies. Here is Winnie's card, and she's an excellent doe. She has had 5 litters so far with no misses. She raises at least 8 babies each litter, and weaning weights are excellent. This is the type of doe you want in your herd, and replacement stock should be kept from good producers like this. Keep record cards on your bucks also. Record litter sizes born and missed conceptions. For you computer buffs, there are several rabbit programs available. I have one that produces pedigrees quickly and is excellent for keeping track of records and chores. The subject of disease is much too complex to cover in this video, so I suggest that you buy one of the many books available on rabbit illnesses. There is one thing that all the books will agree on. You should start with strong, healthy rabbits, you should practice good management and sanitation, and you should cull diseased rabbits. The key to having a healthy herd? Keep the environment clean. Prevent diseases from entering your herd. Keep your herd in top condition by observing daily, and use only natural remedies when necessary. Get into a routine of cleaning your cages and equipment regularly. Every few days, remove hair and dust from the cages. A toilet brush works well for this. Set aside some time every couple of weeks for cage and equipment cleaning. If you get yourself a helper, like I have, it will be an enjoyable chore. I usually do the cleaning outside, even in the winter. Then I put everything in the sun to dry. This will further disinfect the equipment. Your feed company will recommend a good cleaner and disinfectant. If the label indicates that the product is suitable for cleaning livestock and poultry barns, you can be sure that it will do a proper job on your rabbit equipment. A Javex and water solution can be used for light cleaning chores. Have a couple of spare cages on hand, cleaned and ready to go. Then, if you have a cage in need of cleaning, you can simply remove it and pop in a clean, disinfected one. Clean cages are a must and will help to ensure that diseases such as coccidiosis and hutchburn are kept to a minimum. Get in a routine of always having on hand extra waterers, feeders, and nest boxes and nest box bottoms, clean, disinfected, and ready for use. Control flies in your rabbitry. I keep the manure removed regularly, and I also have a pen of ducks outside of one window in the summer. Ducks are excellent fly eaters. When you bring new rabbits into your herd, always without fail, keep them in quarantine for at least 2 weeks. 3 weeks is better. Although your new rabbits are hopefully healthy, and of course your own herd is healthy, you must not put them together right away. Keep a close eye on the new rabbits. Not all rabbits adapt to new surroundings, so if any signs of disease show up, they should be culled, never ever being put in your main herd. These are 2 little New Zealand does that I have purchased. They've been in quarantine for 2 weeks. There has been no sneezing or diarrhea, and both rabbits are vigorous and full of beans. I feel now that they can go into my main herd with no fear of disease transmission. You should always have a quarantine cage set up also for sick rabbits. They should be totally away from your herd. Another building is best. My cage is at the house in the basement. Keep a bottle of disinfectant at the door to your rabbitry. If you must let visitors into your barn, spray their boots to ensure that they don't track in disease. And don't let these visitors handle your rabbits. Keep your herd in top condition by putting special rabbit vitamins in the water periodically. I also use a product called Rabbit Enhancer, which contains vitamins and special nutrients for rabbits, and they love it. If I notice a rabbit that seems to be feeling a little off, I rely on natural remedies. For a poor appetite, I feed dandelion or plantain leaves. I feed these fresh in the summer and dry them for use in the winter. Comfrey and raspberry leaves are also excellent tonics for rabbits. If an animal is showing signs of bowel looseness, simply increase the fiber in their diet for a day or two by giving them a large handful of straw at feeding time. This will usually set them right. If you notice strings of fecal pellets hanging on the cage bottoms, your rabbit has been ingesting fur and may be developing what is commonly called wool block. Add papaya pills to their food for a few days, or you can put pineapple juice in their water. The enzymes in these fruits seem to help break up the hair in the stomach. Snuffles is a disease where the rabbit sneezes continually and has a nasal discharge. This is highly contagious, so remove the rabbit from the herd immediately to keep the disease from spreading. If you call sick animals, you will help to ensure that your overall herd health remains excellent. If you do have any major outbreaks of disease, your local veterinarian or agricultural office will be pleased to assist you. So you see, good habits do make great rabbits. You've probably noticed that my herd is fairly small. I try to keep it at about 20 does and 2 or 3 bucks. I work full-time, and I find that this quantity of rabbits is right for me. You too should keep only as many rabbits as you can properly care for. If you find that your record keeping is starting to get behind, or your cages are getting dirty, or your does aren't getting rebred on time, just cut back a bit. You'll be happier, and so will your rabbits. I hope you enjoy raising rabbits as much as I do.